Hi guys, so when Atari produced Asteroids back in 1979, I don't believe it actually realised what a worldwide success it was going to be. Nearly 40 years on, Basic Fun has produced this. This is the same arcade experience but in a much more smaller form factor, offering the same gameplay, sound and visuals that you were used to in the arcade. Now the game itself has been ported to many different platforms for the last 40 years, but this is the first time I've actually seen it in a small form factor like this. So without further ado, let's unbox it, give it a try out. So a quick look around the box here. As I mentioned before, it tries to mimic the actual arcade machine, so you've got the actual arcade artwork there. Destroy the asteroids and enemy spacecraft. Classic arcade gameplay. Hold the fire button for hyperspace mode. Okay, that wasn't expected. And again, side artwork. So it looks pretty much okay as a small machine. You've got a try me feature as well. Nothing on the top apart from just the wording, the game itself. So let's just open it up. Now I've got some high hopes for this because I do not have a small asteroids. So here's the instructions. So it's actually quite nice to actually own a small asteroids machine. Runs on AA batteries. 3 batteries are included, so you may want to change them. So your joystick, your on off, volume, screen, start, pause. Fire and hyperspace. Now actually on the arcade machine your hyperspace was a different button, so you've got the screen layout as well, which is pretty much all simplistic. Your ship just moves around. So yeah, nothing that we need to know about that. All we need to know is how to get into this. There we go. That was definitely one of the more difficult machines I've ever had to get into. Nice box artwork by the way. So the actual game itself, you're on and off. So side artwork for the cabinet. Obviously that's the try me feature, so we'll take that out. As I mentioned, already comes pre-supplied with batteries. I don't think the marquee actually lights up. So your joystick, start and fire and thrust according to this. So let's turn it up. Okay, that's weird. That's well weird because I'm not even moving. Seems to be just going in a circle. Just turn the volume down. One of the buttons was actually loud, so if I press the loud, I'm just going to turn it down. Right, so I'm only actually rotating in a circle, which is not asteroids to me. So if you hold it down, it's flashing. I don't know if the camera's going to pick that up or not. Hold it down. There's the asteroid there. Okay. So your hyperspace is basically where before you'd press it and jump into a different direction and location, you are literally just stuck in the middle of this entire gameplay, which kind of sucks because this isn't Asteroids that I remember at all. Game over. That is a disappointment, if I'm completely honest with you guys, because I expected it to play just like the arcade game, and so to be stuck in the middle I don't like this. I'm not entirely convinced about this at all. It's definitely very difficult to see. You've got to hold the fire button down to be in hyperspace. You definitely need a good viewing angle to see this. What? Don't know if the camera's going to pick this up, but basically hold down, if you think you're going to get hit, and you are, you hold down hyperspace and you can just basically avoid any meteors that are coming towards you. But in my opinion, this is not very good. This is not the version I was kind of looking forward to. I am a little bit disappointed. You are stuck in the middle here. Hold it down. Can you get that one? So yeah, I'm not too sure about this one, my friends. I think I'd have to say, right, I'm going to stop that because I'm just not sold on this at all. I'm just not sold. I'm going to hold it at a different angle so you can just see it for yourself. But if you look in the middle, the ship is stuck. So to hold down the hyperspace button, where before your ship would jump around somewhere on the actual screen, you're deflecting it by ignoring it. By hold down hyperspace, you're still stuck in the same place. You're just invisible. You're flashing away there. It's not the camera playing up. This isn't giving me the feel of the arcade gameplay myself. It's sort of there, but it's not. If you didn't move around, then yes. If you were happy stuck in the middle, then it's probably offering you the same gameplay. But to me, I'm struggling with this one, to be honest with you guys. I am absolutely struggling. I'm really torn about whether I could actually recommend this to you lot. I really am. If you're an Asteroids fan, you might like it, but I am an Asteroids fan, and I'm not convinced about this at all. I'm going to stop it there. Okay, so my conclusion is this: the form factor is nice, but the gameplay kind of sucks, and it sucks because you are stuck in the middle. If you were to say, was this the true feel of the arcade game, it's got to be no. It really has to be. It sounds like it, you got the atmosphere of it, but for me personally, I'm not sure I could warrant importing this and paying for this again. I will put links in the description. I mean, you can look on eBay as a prime example, you might be able to find it on there, but I am going to struggle to say that I'm not convinced that this is the right model, and I feel that they've let us down in terms of offering this gameplay. Now, whether somebody else is going to come out with a better version of Asteroids, I don't know. It's really weird because you can get the tiny arcades where you've actually got Pac-Man, and it actually looks like Pac-Man, and it actually plays like Pac-Man. You've actually got the maze, you've got the sounds, and yes, this is actually one of the tiny arcades, so it actually looks like the game. It actually plays just like the game, and then you've got this, which just isn't selling for me at all, I'm afraid. So for me, I'll probably keep it for the form factor as a novelty thing, but my goodness, this has been a real expensive novelty factor for me. So if you really are a die-hard fan and you absolutely must crave Asteroids, then get it. If you're not, my personal opinion is to wait for somebody else to come out with a newer or better version. That authentic feel that you actually get when you're actually playing the arcade game. It's really hard to really give it any positive vibes other than the fact that it was nice arcade, nice cabinet, but I think this has sold us short. So don't buy it unless you absolutely want it. If you don't want it, then my advice is just to hang on. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. That's always appreciated. If you've got any questions about this cabinet, and if you think I've been a little bit too harsh, then put a comment in the comment section below. And until next time, take good care of yourself, and I will see you on the very next video.